Hey YouTube, this is going to be a response to a video titled "Whose Child Is This?" And to the person in the video, you were talking about, when you're out with your biracial daughter and people don't realize that she's yours. And at the end of the video, you're wondering if, this happens to anybody else, and if so, how did it make them feel? And I just wanted to say that this kind of stuff happens to me and my mom, like, all the time. A good example would be in the hospital, like you take the baby to the nursery and they wouldn't bring me back into the room with my mom. And they kept thinking that, like, I wasn't the right baby or they had the wrong room. And they wouldn't bring me back in there to, like, actually stay until my dad came back in the room. And somehow that made, like, a big difference to them. I don't know why. And stuff like that even happened, when I was with my mom's mother, and we would go out and stuff, and I was with my friend, and if she was watching us, people would ask, like, um, whose children were we? The same question they would ask you, and people always thought my friend was like Puerto Rican or something. They still do. And even when I went to predominantly white schools growing up, it happened a lot. The other kids would always ask me, are you adopted, or why do my mom and I look different? And it actually made me think that I was adopted for a little while because, like, people kept asking me. And, my mom and I, we don't match skin tones, and everybody else I saw did match with their kids. Um, My mom, I don't really think my mom got upset about it much. I know the hospital incident upset her, but, I don't think it really concerned her that much. It used to make me really upset that people would ask. And it wasn't even like kids that would ask. We were getting our nails done, my mom and I, a few weeks ago. And the woman who was working on me, she was like, "No, are you guys together?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my mom." And she was like, "Your mom?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Well, how come, she's black and you're white?" And I just, like, laughed at it, and I was like, "No, I'm not white. I'm just lighter than her." And I realized, I don't know if what race the people were who said that to you, but I've realized that, like, blacks blacks can distinguish, you know, features more, and, be able to tell when people are together more, in my experience. And I found that, like, most white people look at, just skin color and hair, because I don't even look white. It doesn't matter that I'm light and have red hair. You can tell that I mix, but they're the main ones who do it most. And I've seen them do it, like, with other people. They just can't tell. But I really don't think the people mean to be insulting when they ask, whose child is this, or, they mistake you for not being the mother. I think it's just, the ignorance of not being able to be observant enough, or even to understand that, the skin colors of children and their parents don't really have to be together. Because, I mean, my mom and I still have, similar features where, you should be able to tell that there's some relation. We have the same big nose and the same eye color and eye shape. So, anyway, don't let it upset you, because I don't think they mean any harm by it. You just have to know that some people aren't observant. So, take care.